Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the one true God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. All right. So this lesson is going to be about the conversations between God's people and the foolishness that these niggas constantly display. I tried. I tried. Before I did this lesson, I said, let me cool off, calm down. Because when I first saw this shit, I was mad as hell. Because this is a connection between another lesson that I did based off of stupid ass conversations niggas be having, to basically show how ungrateful they are. And one of those conversations was titled, "Where Was God When Black People Were Going Through Slavery?" Basically trying to dismiss God. Basically trying to say that there is no God. Because if God was real, He wouldn't allow black people to go through slavery. And if you want to go into why the Lord, put all these niggas in slavery, all the 12 tribes, just read Isaiah the 42nd chapter. They'll be your answer. Do some homework. But this question right here, or statement, is a connection to that, on how stupid niggas are and how ridiculous their imagination and their mindset is. And it says Jesus did not suffer more than enslaved black people. And I didn't even care to show the comments, because the comments were pissing me off, because basically niggas was saying, y'all ain't ready for that conversation. Y'all ain't ready for that conversation. That was the main one that was pissing me off. Christians in the comments saying this and that, but it don't matter. It's true. Niggas are terrible, man. Jesus did not suffer more than enslaved black people. Let's just say that this were true. Let's just say it. Now what? Now what does this do for you and the nation? What the fuck does this do for your salvation? What does this do for your community? Niggas just want to sit around and debate. That's why all niggas want to do is debate sports, debate music. Niggas want to debate on just empty and just vain conversation. Niggas just want to talk. Niggas just want to be heard. Anything that has something to do with niggas even being in some type of proactive movement, niggas don't want to be a part of that shit, because that shit's too hard to do. And on top of that, we are under the curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter. So it don't matter. But at the end of the day, niggas love this shit. And there was so many other questions too, and statements on that that they put up there. But what the fuck does this matter? Niggas in the comment section trying to prove that Jesus, who they call Jesus, did not suffer more than enslaved black people. And niggas love it because they feel like they've been slighted by God. Niggas feel that way. Let me go ahead and get that Malachi. Niggas deep down really hate the Lord. They really do. They really do. Malachi 1 and 2. I have loved you, said the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord? Yet I love Jacob. So the Lord is saying, I love Jacob. He's telling you I love Jacob. But Jacob is saying, where have you loved us? Where? If you have to ask that, then that just goes to show how base you are in the spirit. And that's how niggas are when they ask questions like, where was God during slavery? Jesus didn't suffer more than enslaved black people. Niggas are always trying to discredit the Most High and his son. And that's why you niggas are going to get fucked up so bad out here, man. That's why the Lord said judgment is going to start at the house of Israel. Because of the fucking, just the way you niggas talk and disrespect the Lord openly. Whether niggas suffered more or not, it's the fact that y'all want these topics to be heard so other ignorant niggas can get together and say how, well, he don't exist anyway. And how, well, where has he been? Well, where was he during slavery? Where was he during this? Where was he? Where was he when my granny got cancer? Where was he when my daddy this? Always want to blame the Lord, but don't understand him. That's why scriptures talk about us having the mind of God, so that we're connected. They don't understand the scriptures. They have no connection to the Lord. That's why they talk like this. That's why they come up with conversations like this. Because they have no connection to the Lord at all. There is just ignorance. 2 Timothy 2 and 23. But foolish and unlearned questions avoid, knowing that they do gender strifes. So there's going to be strifes with certain questions, certain conversations. Because that's what you got. The comment section is you got people who believe in the Bible going against people who don't believe in the Bible. Y'all ain't ready for that conversation. Always the nigga woman. Y'all ain't ready for these conversations. Fuck out of here, man. Who cares? And after y'all had the conversation, what did you gain from it? Except a fucking argument. Nothing. All niggas want to do is waste time and argue about nothing. They want to waste their breath because they have nothing truly to live for except gathering up fucking, you know, material shit that you can't leave without. That's it. Titus 3 and 9. But avoid foolish questions and genealogies and contentions and strivings about the law, for they are unprofitable and vain. So questions like this, avoid them, and just any other stupid ass questions. All right, send their ass down the street like we do when we are out in the streets teaching, or if somebody come with a stupid ass question, send them on their way. Avoid them. And like dumbass conversations like this, Because a nigga would definitely walk up to the camp and say, well, hey, we've been suffering for 400 years. You talk about the Lord suffering. He ain't suffering more than my people. Fuck out of here, man. You have no idea, bro. And you know what? The only way you will understand anyway is if you're spiritual. You wouldn't, bro. This reminds me of the shit that Kanye said. Slavery was a choice. You can say it, well, it is. You chose to pick that cotton. You could have just not did it. I mean, he's not wrong. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. We get it. We get it. Congratulations. Now what the fuck did you win? Now what? Now what? Now after this, now what? No, shit, guess I'll just go on by my day. That's it. Nothing to gain from that shit. You didn't get spiritually stronger. You didn't get closer to the Lord. Nigga, you didn't even get more money. Well, anything. Nothing to gain. Just wasting your breath. That's it. That's all you did. Man, just avoid stupid questions. But pay attention though, because we are supposed to be like a nation that just see things with our spiritual eye. Me personally, like I said, it's a connection. I'm always on social media, so I see how these niggas talk and how they think. Like I said, this is a connection of that Malachi 1 and 2. Wherein hast thou loved us? This goes back to the conversation they had about slavery when they said, well, where was God during slavery? And now all of a sudden they're coming up with this new one. The Lord didn't suffer more than enslaved black people. This is just the way they act. And this is why the Lord is going to fuck them up, man. Because they don't love the Lord, man. They actually hate the Lord. And the Lord is going to give them that energy, man. Like he said, he's going to plead with all flesh. He's going to judge you for this. And you are going to be judged for every idle word. Because this shit make me mad. Because niggas are just so fucking ignorant. And their conversations are just vanity. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai.